Hello everyone. Welcome back to this live stream. Welcome back, but welcome back to a brand new live stream on Mixed 3D Design YouTube channel. So, as you might see in the thumbnail, I you know, I just wanna create this effect. Welcome. Today's live stream will be something crazy as usual. I like creating these stuff, like I like them a lot. Anyways, I will leave the link for this Pinterest thing, so you can download it too if you want. Okay, I was going to link it for you guys. You can take the same reference as mine. Is that link? So anyways, first, as I do each time I want to create an effect, is to analyze how the effect is looking like. So it started like this. I need to wait. Yeah. So the sphere start. We need actually to animate a sphere to get the same thing. But the thing that I'm really interested in is how these things just come up from the ground. Hmm. Actually, I'm going to create it with geometry nodes. Yeah, why not? So I'm going to use geometry nodes a lot for this project. Can we go offset? Yeah. I'm going to start the timeline in 88. So start 88. And the end is going to be like 150. Something like that. Okay. Yeah. Now it's playing correctly. That's looking cool. Okay. So let's remove all of these things that we don't need. And let me animate this this sphere. Let's get for ourselves sphere. A UV sphere doesn't matter, We need just something that can be animated like this. Apply all the transforms, things like that. You see everything zeroed out. And start animating. Okay. So let's add an eye keyframe for all the location, rotation, scale, because we need them. And I'm going to see like the max height is this. Okay, so this is the max height. Let's go to here. I'm going to move it along the z-axis maybe. So BZ5, maybe 8 meters. Yeah, let's do 8 meters. Do an eye. Okay, right now I'm just animating the movement. I didn't get into the scaling, or a rotation doesn't matter because it's a sphere. What do you expect from a sphere? So again, let's see. And it's, yeah, so yeah, maybe it rests at this point and do an eye. So let's play this. Okay, so it's kind of similar to this. Okay, so you can see. Very good. We haven't played with the graph editor. This is the basics of animation. I haven't done this in a while, like maybe 4 or 5 years. I don't do animation at all. Just later this year, I started doing animations because I just wanted to do that. So very good. I'm just a beginner in animation. I'm not good at animation. I do just still stuff. So good. So far so good. So you can see now we're going to mess up with let's go to the graph editor. I would say to the graph editor. So yeah, so let's go and open the graph editor instead. And the graph editor might look confusing to you, so make sure we have, okay, I'm just going to eliminate the rotation. So eliminate all the rotation axes. I don't want them. Actually, I'm going to remove them. I just need the location and scale. And make sure to normalize this so you can see all the keyframes that you have in the scene. Okay, you can press N to hide this menu that comes in the corner. So now I'm going to see, is it going to, so it starts slow and then it just, okay, so it starts slow. So this movement starts really slow like this, something like that. And this one, it's really, really fast. So this movement of this, it's going to be really fast. And sometimes, look at that. When you move this handle with G, you can go to the negative values, and to prevent that from happening, because your sphere, okay, I'm going to show you what happens. So if I go to the negative values like this, look at that. My sphere have like weird animation thing. So always when you do G, X, and limit it to the X axis. And I have something wrong with this one. So I'm going to move it up, okay? So G, X, and do like that. Sometimes you need to also do a little bit of stretch for this one. And in here, we just need a little bit of rest as well. And let's see now if that changes something. Okay, so yeah, that looks good. See now? Yep. Not that much, because we don't have enough frames for the ball to float, you know, like still, to stay still. Okay, I'm going to Shift DX and give it a rest point. Now I don't know which to play with which. Oh yeah. So this one is for this one. Okay, that looks good. Let's see. Yeah, yeah, just a couple of frames for it to rest. That looks good. And this is for the scaling, yeah. So for this one, I don't know. Doesn't have that thing, but anyways, it does look good. Now I want to play with the scaling a little bit, because you can see when it starts, it just shrinks, like really shrinks at this point. So I'm going to do the scaling after one frame, or maybe straight away. Oh, let's start. Okay. I'm going to give it, let's get me my timeline just to set the frames correctly. And I'm going to put like 85, and I'm going to add the keyframe, sorry. I'm going to add a keyframe in here for the scale. Go back, add a keyframe also right here. And after that, let me see. So at this point, I want the scaling to be, oh yeah, scale with the medium. Oh, my origin is at the bottom for some reason. I don't know why. Anyways, yeah, that looks good. So I'm going to scale like this and do an eye on the scale. So let's see. Yeah, you can see like it is something. And it goes back automatically. I don't need to do anything. And in here, like in here, I want it to go like stretch along the Z axis and do an eye. Okay. Okay, that looks good. Okay, so there is a problem right there. I'm going to eliminate the locations. I don't want to play with them. I need just so I'm going to go here and I'm going to delete this keyframe. Where is this keyframe? I need to delete it. So let's open it right now. The location or all the scales. I just want to remove them. So these are the scales. Delete the scales. These are meant for the, let's see. Can I select? Let's press L. Is these for the scale or what? I have no clue. No clue at all. Let me just move this. Oh yeah, these are for the location. Okay, now we know that these are for the location. Oh, let's enable it so we can see. Okay, if I move these, yeah, they're for the location. Okay, very good. Now in here, let me see. So it's I don't know. So let's put again value of 1 in the Z and do an I. Let me see now. Not oh yeah, there is squash and also oh it squeezes a lot. There is not enough room for it to breathe to do that scaling. So in here in the top to do that, okay, actually in the top right here should be, where is, oh yeah, let's remove all of these, select only that thing. If I give it room to breathe, okay, like this, maybe give it room right in here. Move this along the x-axis. Move this along the x-axis a little bit. Maybe that's too much for the Z. Something like this. It's saddle movement. No one will notice that. Okay, so we have a good base for the animation. Okay, I'm not going to spend the whole day working on that sphere. Let's go to the geometry node setup. And here, the magic will happen, okay? Bro, you are doing really great. Bro, bro, keep it up. Keep it up. Love your efforts. I want to know how to make cyberpunk cities like free assets and anime and the anime renders. Free assets for that I don't know, but you can check out my Gumroad store. I have plenty of free stuff. And by the way, if you haven't seen that, okay, I'm just going to show you something really cool. Like you will love it a lot. I haven't like posted anything about it, but if we go to Superhive, these are my own assets. I spent almost a year making them, and the live streams are still live on my YouTube channel, so you can see how much time I have spent on these assets and how good they are. So let me just switch my screen to here. So these are my animes, my realistic assets back, and they come with their add-on, their own add-on. It's pretty amazing add-on, pretty lightweight, and you can create a bunch of stuff with it, and it is based on the Japanese style. So right now I'm doing a really huge sale for anybody of you guys. It's only $15 instead of 70, maybe I believe. Yeah, it's 70. So the original price is 70, and right now it is $15. Like only 15. You pay only 15 and get full access for all of these cool assets. Look at that. Let the image load. There is a bunch, and I'm going to update it over time. I promise you guys, I will add a bunch of buildings, like real buildings, not like that, not just the samurai things and Japanese. They're going to be Japanese, obviously, yeah, because I like Japan. I'm going to make a bunch of buildings and update that asset pack. So I recommend that, or I recommend my Gumroad store. So just search for Mix Design Zero, Mix Design Zero.gumroad.com. Okay, I'm just going to link it for you guys in the live stream. And just pin it. Okay, so just go right down, go down. Okay, go down, down, down. You can pick some things from down. There is the building generator. This is a customizable building. Okay, I done it maybe 2 years ago. Maybe I don't forgot. These buildings, they are amazing. They are the top seller because they are free, but yeah, they are the top things I have sold on this Gumroad. Okay, I haven't got $0, but yeah, people love them. So you can see 545 downloads, all 5 stars, because these are really high quality. And the videos are still on my YouTube channel if you want to see how I did them. This one I did it in the live stream. I believe I live stream 1 year ago, 2 years ago. I don't know. I don't remember. And I offered like game ready ones, like game ready versions with baked textures and things like that. I don't remember. Yeah, it's a pretty long time ago. So anyways, let's get back to what we were doing. So now I have prepared the animation. I need just to get these things. Maybe I'm going to model them. I don't know. Procedural modeling. Well, that's interesting. I need just to make one model and then we can... Like, I have just... I don't know. Let me hide this. Let's start with modeling this thing. I haven't modeled in a while, something like that. Anyways, I guess 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So maybe 6 vertices. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. That's too much. Anyways, I believe if I delete this, and obviously let's select all of these. Control X. Oh. That's weird. Okay, yeah, something like this. And is there any vertex right now? Okay, so yeah, this is the vertex. This is the vertex also right there. So I'm going to make something like this. Okay. If you don't hear anything, guys, sorry, because there is a noise. I'm going to mute the mic for a bit. So actually, that's really good. Okay. I need just to get rid of this face in the bottom. I'll delete this face. Okay, yeah. And don't worry, we're not into topology. Is that good? Is that not good? I have some add-ons for this. Polyquit something. Oh, what this thing does. I don't know. I just downloaded this thing. I forgot. What is that? These are supposed to be something with modeling. And I don't know. Literally, I forgot. Yeah, we have a pretty good model, I would say. It's not the best, but something. You can just you can select these, and with proportional editing, and make sure it's set to sharp because I want sharp transition, and scale it with Shift Z. Make sure the influence area is too big, so have like this. You can select the top area and go to maybe from view and do like this, so things like that. So yeah, looks good. And you can do shade auto smooth, and it will give you these nice edges. I like these nice edges, but here's the problem. Now, because I want to put like a rim light on these edges, I need to get a bevel going on. Okay, if the bevel modifier won't work, I'm going to do it manually, but I don't want something really destructive at this point. And make sure to apply all the transforms. Yeah, looks good to me. Maybe that bevel amount is too much. Yeah, just something to give. Maybe add. Oh, make sure to add the segment in the middle. You know, add 2 segments, because this segment in the middle or the loop cut in the middle give some informations, or it's in an angle. That way, geometry nodes will notice that. Hello, Nam. Hello. Prism GLS. Oh, is this live stream or playing recorded video as live stream? No, 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 it's live stream. I don't record videos and do them as live streams. Yeah, it's a real one. It's an official live stream. So, as I said, when you add 2 segments, this this edge is in an angle, and this angle works with geometry nodes with the edge angle node. That's why it works. Sometimes it doesn't work because you don't have the needed angle. You don't need sharp angles. Sharp angles won't work, will give you blocky things. It's not gonna work. It's going to blend with the other edges and give you weird artifacts. I'm going to demonstrate this for you. I don't know, like, these live streams are really helpful. I want to like spread the knowledge to you guys to know things that I already know. Okay, I'm giving it away for free, so just watch and get a ton of informations. But anyways, there is not much people that want to learn 3D at this point. Yeah, AI is killing it. We are going to survive. Anyways, so take for an example this cube. All of these angles are sharp, are 90 degrees. So every single edge is 90 degrees angle. Let's add a temp. I'm going to call it temp because I want to delete it later on. So make this scene clean. Okay, because I'm going to upload, if this goes well, I'm going to upload it into my Patreon account with the VFX pack that I have added right there. Bunch of effects. So let's add the edge angle node and see if it's gonna work as normal, because this edge angle gives you a false or true thing. Okay, give you either false or true. There is the unsigned angle. I forgot what it does mean, but okay, let's see the amount. Okay, let's hover over it. The shortest angle in radians between 2 faces where they meet at an edge. Okay, flat edges and non-manifold edges have an angle of 0. Computing this value is faster than the signed angle. Oh, computing this value. Okay, okay, this is faster than the signed angle. Okay, let's see what this. The signed angle in radians between 2 faces where they meet at an edge. Flat edges and non-manifold edges have an angle of 0. concave angles are positive and convex angle are negative. Computing this value is lower than the unsigned angle. Okay, so basically the unsigned angle works with these flat edges and non-manifold edges because they're both having a zero, not zero angle. Don't take it as the angle that we're taking because these are at 90 degrees angle, but for geometry nodes it is zero. So 90 means zero for some, I don't know. Ask me. Oh, good, thank you. You're welcome, you're welcome. So the signed angle has more features, but it is slower to compute. Okay, so this is the better option, and this is the fastest and the most used one. So let's try both of them and see. Let's view this with the viewer node and view this. Okay, so these having zero, it's not gonna work. Let's see the signed angle, the slower one. Okay, let's add a map range. It might go over one. Okay, so I'm going to map range it. So let's see. So yeah, it's not working. So 90 degrees angle is not gonna work. So let's add this. So let's add this geometry node setup to this. Okay, first. I don't know why they didn't fix this issue. I just want to add this, click on it, it doesn't do anything. So you need first to add the geometry node setup and just select it from here, from the modifiers tab. Yeah. So look at that. So right now it's working. Amazing. I'm just going to reset the map range. So let's look at the unsigned angle first. Look at that. So it's detecting these edges. You need just to play with the min max things. Okay, every time I just don't know which one to play with. Okay, so just play with it a little bit to get something like this. Yeah, it does work. So it's picking up these edges really good. It's based on the bevel amount. So if you have a bigger amount, it will be bigger. With more segments, it will detect more. Okay, you need just to play with this thing to get better results, you know, like just play with it so you get something like that. Sometimes if you go to the profile maybe and go to the shape. Okay, I'm going to select the geometry node setup, enable that, make it live. Okay, sometimes when you play with this shape, look at that. So these edges expand. Okay, so they expand and the shape is different. I don't know how to explain that. But anyways, look at that. When I play with it, it fills this area because the edges will have a different angle than before. So the angle difference, okay, differs or different. Or I don't know. I don't know how to say this. But anyways, it will be different. Okay, for each one of these edges. So that's perfect. And I can just lower this amount because that's too. So 2 and small 1, and make sure to yeah, that's too much. That's brightness. You need to level this 0 to 1. Let's make sure this one, and just pick a better amount and better things. So yeah, maybe like this, that looks good. So yeah, I'm just going to remove this. I don't need it now. Remove it. Okay, so I don't need it right now, so yeah, take care. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to instance a bunch of these things on a line, on a curved line. Just going to Shift A, add a curve path. Why I added curve instead of adding like I do normally? I take just a plane and do a procedural curve because sometimes I need just to draw, like I draw like a path for these where they are going to go, and based on that it will be really easy for the studio or animation to be looking good, so they can play with it later. Anyone can play with it later with a different value for this length, or if it's going to be wavy or something, I don't know. If that succeeded, I have the idea, but is it going to be successful or not? This is the question. Now, look at that. So it's the tip goes like this, okay? Maybe it's a bit straight, not like that. I'm just going to fix this a little bit. So it is something like that. And it is in an angle, something like that. Okay, so it's more of like that shape, okay? I like it, I like it. So let's take the curve. So this is the curve. There is a way to see where this curve is facing. Attribute text, I don't know. Long time since I used this. Maybe it's in here somewhere. Normals. Oh yeah, look at that. So it's normals. So yeah, so this curve is facing this way. Good, because I want that way. So let's remove this. And I'm just going to select the curve and just move it a couple of units. So it's starting from the origin point. And also this, I'm going to put its origin into the middle of the bottom face, or the bottom vertices. And I'm going just to go out to the object mode, Q, set origin to the 3D cursor, or you can just go to the object, set origin to the 3D cursor. I just right click on this and added it to the quick favorites menu. So Shift C to bring back the origin, or the world origin point, to the origin, or the middle of the scene. Now it's just a matter of selecting this, and I want it to be pretty long. So I'm just going to turn off the thing, move it with maybe this amount, select this, Shift R, select these, Shift R, select these, Shift R. And now it is 16 meters long. So select this 16 meter divided by 1, 2, 3, 4, and you will get the length that you want. Okay, let's try. 16 divided by 4. Oh, sorry. What I did, I don't know. 16 divided by 4. It's 4. Okay, yeah. So it's between each point is 4 meters. So 4, 4, 4, 4. Yeah, yeah. Okay, that looks good. Now, this is too huge, maybe. 16 meters is a lot. And this is 4 meters. How the heck is that happening? Oh my god, the 16 meters. Oh, oh, that's 12 meters. So I need this to be really small. I'm going to use it as an instance. That way I can scale it down. Okay, that will look good. So I'm going to select that, the curve, add to it a geometry nodes modifier, and let's call it spikes. I have no name for that. Spikes is good. It will work. And I am going to select the spikes. I'm going to name it spike to make it easier for me. And I'm just going to drop it into here. Select that, select that. Sometimes the geometry nodes modifier will go away. Just click on it to pin it, and so you can just click away and it doesn't disappear. I will say right there. Okay, until you uncheck this, it will disappear, obviously. So take this, and I'm going to take its original place so I can play with it on my own. If I take the relative, it will take the relative position. I want to move this into the world origin, and let's hide it. Okay, and I'm going to hide it from the render as well, because later on I'm going to realize these instances maybe, so I can do a bit of shading technique to get this. Is this yellow, orange? I don't know. This orange outline. So anyways, now I want to do curve to points. I have no idea if this gonna work. 2 points, and right now they are going to be in a straight line, which I don't really like. I don't know. So let's do instance on points and instance these, and from now on, I'm going to take different heights for these things. So I can take a random value node, okay, and leave it as float and put it to the scale. And max 1, I don't need max of 1. And to make these values work better, I'm just going to do a transform, geometry, and scale the original mesh, okay? Maybe 0.4. Okay, so this value will work like with higher numbers instead of really small numbers, so it's better for tweaking later on. Okay, so minimum of 0 is too much, so maybe, yeah, something like 0.5 and 1. So that looks good actually. Now I don't want it to be in a straight line. Straight line is too much. And for the curve to points, you can pick length instead of count. So based on the length, it will stay the same. It will remain the same. If you do counts, it will just take the count. If it's 500 meters long, it will still add 10 points no matter what. Okay, if you just move it a lot, move it slow, okay, doesn't matter. So I'm going to take count, and count of this looking good, maybe like pretty much this. And I'm going to do afterward, I'm going to do a set position. I want to distort it a little. Take set position node, put it right down. This turn out into a tutorial instead of just doing the things that I want to do. Okay, anyways, so let's take a noise texture and take a combine XYZ node, put that into the offset, and take this into the Z or the X and Y. Yep, something like this. I need to see how this thing is looking like. Okay, yeah, that looks good. And I wanna take, let's take a scale vector mat node and put it either right here or after, doesn't matter at this point. Oh, uncheck the normalize option and just, yeah, like this. That looks good to me. So they're offset a little bit, and from now on I can make more of these. I can stack more, so I can take this out, and I'm going to turn this into a node group. So Control G, and I want to control first the length, the scale. So this is displacement. So displacement, scale, length. So I'm going to do points in length, and I want to do object scale, and I'm going to shift D this to put it right down under this. So this is instances min scale, Control C, and this is going to be max. Control V, turn this into max. That looks good. I'm going to add rotation value. So let's do instances rotation because I want to control it differently. So we have a pretty cool node group where I can call it spikes instances. Okay, that's good. And I can stack more. Like I have created like this one and this one, this one, this one, this one. I can add the other half, which is an inverted version, in the other one, And I can put the small spikes in the edges. Yeah, that will look good. By the way, we are 1 hour long live stream. Yeah, that looks good. So I'm going to do Control Shift D to connect it, okay, like this, and then merge it with a join geometry. Okay, that looks good. Let's make this white neat. Okay, move this back. Okay. That looks good. You can select all of these as X0. That looks good. Let's see now. They are overlapping, obviously. We need to do displacement scale and just offset them a little bit. And let's play. There is a rotation here, rotation slider. You can slide these a bit forward. There is also the instances min value, so you have smaller ones, not too big, but a bit smaller. Yeah, that looks good. Okay. Oh, I have an idea to put some rocks in the middle, and let's make them a lot instead of really. Maybe we need another seed. Maybe, yeah, I don't know. Let's do like this. That looks good. Either I can select also this and make like this amount. That looks good. Okay. Fine. Misco07 already looks dope. Thank you. Thank you so much. That looks amazing. That's a good start. When you start chill, it looks good. So the idea that I have right now is to put like really rocky things right there. Okay. Oh, this menu is taking a lot of space. Now it's just a matter of duplicating the same thing. Control Shift D, put it up, and the reroute node. Like this. Take this, connect it. Add another reroute node. And move it right down. I can do the same thing actually. Keep the same flow going on. Okay, that looks good. And I'm going to, oh, and here the things come to be really trickier. Let's take this and move it aside. Let's take transform geometry, and I'm going to move it into a side, like into the y-axis, negative, maybe -1. That looks good, or maybe like that. And I'm going to take the max scale and make it really small. And also the displacement, that shouldn't be that much. And let's add heck of a lot. Little spikes, not too much, but already looks good. Maybe they are too small. Let's make them bigger. Even. Let's make them tilt a lot into this way, so they like, go really deep into there. And because the ground will fill this area, I want to move them down the axis just a little bit. So when you add, like, for example, plane, and scale this plane, this area won't be shown. Okay, they will stick from nothing. Okay, yeah, so that looks good. Yeah, just leave this plane and call it ground. So F2, ground. Select this again. Because this looks good, I'm going to do a little trick, which is Shift D this, backspace to reset this, connect that with a join geometry, of course, join this, put this, pretty neat, and put this right down. Move this, move this up. I'm going to do this connection. That's really amazing. Okay, so that way I can just move it to the other side. So we have similar things going on. That already looks good. That already looks the way I want it. Later we can add like, oh, this is just a texture. Oh yes, I have a clue about this. These are leaves. These are pretty small leaves. I have an idea. With particle system in geometry nodes, I can make this. Yeah, I have an idea. Maybe I'm going to go in a faster base, or just like stay chill, if you recommend. Maybe later I'm going to turn this into a video. That looks good. That's a good idea. So now I have this. Now I want to figure out how to do this animation, how they can come up from nothing. This is the trickier part. I haven't planned for this. And maybe that's a mistake of me. I don't know. I don't know. Let's see. Let's do a set position. And let's add an empty sphere. Okay. Let's select this. Add the empty sphere to the geometry node setup. Call this effector because it's going to affect the setup. Okay. This is going to be the curve for the geometry node setup. It's going to be spikes, generator, something like this. And I'm going to take the geometry proximity. Okay. And take this geometry, take its relative position, because I want the position to update each time I move the object. It will update and give the data back to the geometry node setup. And I want to take the distance. I want to take the distance, multiply it with a vector math node. Vector math node. This other vector math. I want to multiply this to be -1. Let's try first. Let's add this to that. And I want to target geometry to be points. And I don't know. Let me try first. This is not doing anything. Let's do edges. It's doing nothing. Okay, let's take faces. I might be doing something. Okay, let's first make sure that this is working. This is working. Oh, I'm taking the position. Take the distance, please. Okay, so nothing's working. Points again. In this, I don't know. Sample the position. I don't want to sample anything. Let's do 1 because I want them to move in the z-axis. And let's try geometry instead of this. It's at a cube. And make sure it is the effector. Now it works. Heck yeah, now it works. I knew that will happen because turn off this. Where are you going? Go back to 85. So I'm going to add a map range because I want to map range it because it's too strong. Maybe a value of 1 is too much. Oh, after I map range that. So value of 1 looks too much for me. Let's invert this. So let's put -1. Oh, cool. Look at that. So we kind of have the effect. Holy moly. I can scale this. Oh, sheesh. I can scale this. Ooh. Oh, that works. That works. Let's enable the map range again. And holy, let's do -1. Let's see. Oh yeah. The influence is not that much. Maybe it should be more of that. Oh yeah. And now I need to figure out how to work with this map range. Because obviously it's doing something. Oh, maybe it's doing the inverse of that. Oh, yes, it's doing the inverse. And I'm going to take this, do 1, do 0. Maybe that's too much. Let's do 10. Okay, that looks good. Okay. Okay, so that looks good. They go back again. Okay, so. I need to figure out how this thing works. This is the distance. Oh yeah, maybe like this. Maybe expect it to be a lot. Okay. I don't know. I just played with this. Okay. It's just a matter of making the speed really slow, not too much. If it was too fast, it will break up the pattern. Okay. We're good. I believe. I believe. I believe. Do you believe? Oh, I don't believe. Okay. Looks good. Rather, if I just make this also tipper going toward this weird angle. Copy this angle. Paste it to here also. So these will look at this area. Pretty good. Now I want to see the ball. When the ball hits the thing, they come up and they go like this, and afterward they disappear within the texture. Amazing. I got this. Where is our sphere? This is bouncy sphere. I'm going to call it bouncy. bouncy sphere. I like this name. And just move this. Move it with its own thing. Oh, oh, maybe. Oh. And what I am doing. Can I add to the sphere geometry now setup? Let's see, let's see. I'm going to do something. Let's add a transform. Instead of me transforming the spikes, I'm going to transform the sphere. Let's see. Is it going to hold the same animation? No. Not handling that correctly. What a shame. Control Z. How to move this? I can move this, but I don't want to move it. And let's do this. Let's do a transform geometry right here and move this. There is no other way to do it. I'm so sorry, guys. So the cube will be right there. At this point, it is minus 12.7114. Let me see when this ball reach its own limit. So the balls are like this, go to at this point. So at this point, I'm going to make sure this have a location keyframe. Okay. And this location keyframe needs to be before. And starting from here, I want this to be at this point. Let's add another location keyframe until I figure out how to make this works better, because right now I don't know. Let's go to this. Let me see how it's going to be. Oh, you can see there is, oh yeah, there is nothing. So at this point, maybe 140, I'm going to make sure this will end flawless. Like that, and add a location keyframe. And from that, and it will disappear within a picture. So let's see how much it's going to take. 200 frames. So let's end it at 200 frames until we figure out how this thing is going to work. Let's go back to the frame 0. Back at 0 frames. Oh, not 0. 85. Let's start. Looks good. I just going to hide this from the rendering things. Will just only affect the. It looks good. Yeah, fine. It just goes, okay. I need to find the map range. I need to find the map range. So when it do like this, I want it to move up instead. Where is that? Maybe like that. Oh, something like this. That looks good. Make it more interesting. Or maybe that, oh, that's going below. I think that looks good. Fine, I'm not really how to make this. Oh, maybe if I do a float curve, I can make this better. Let's do this 0. Maybe with the float curve, this is linear. If I make a bump, oh, nice. Ooh, that's interesting. Oh, I get it. I get it. Let's put this down. Is it this or this? What? Is it that one? I don't know. The float curve is not working. Should be working. But it's not working. Vector, color, curve, let's do curve. RGB curves, yeah. This one. Because this one works with vectors. Let's do this one. Okay, that's fast. Let's see this. Now we're talking. Now we're talking. You can see this small movement. This is what I want. Play this. Now we're talking. That looks good. What's the whole point of this? Why this looks like this? Extend horizontally, reset view. Oh, no, Control Z. There was an option right there. Extrapolated. I don't know. I don't know. I forgot about this point. So this is the difference between this. This is too fast. With this, you can see there is just the tip of this one. I don't know how to get it to be removed at least for a minute. Like this. That looks good. If you add more control point, it will looks good. Let's see now. Can just play with this to make the animation looks good. Yeah, that looks fine. That looks fine to me. That looks really fine. Yeah, let's do a bit of texturing. We can call it a day for now until we find a way to do this tornado. It's so simple. There is not much going on right now. I'm really happy with this. It's dropping a couple of frames, that's why it's a bit choppy. But that looks good to me. It's fine. Really fine. Oh, there is commentos. I haven't seen that. Looks like big chunky ones are in the middle, and at outside there are smaller ones that have more angle. Oh, in the original effect, they seem pretty linearly separated. It's weird to see, but looks good in OG effect. Okay, let me see. I get what there is a movement that I don't know how to get. You can see there is a bounce effect, okay? So they go up and then go back to their original place. This is what I wanna try to simulate with this, because this is a procedural setup. I have no clue. This is animated individually. Keep that in mind. This is animated individually, but this one is not. Yeah, that looks good to me. Maybe it's too much of an angle. Yeah, I can see. That's too much there. triangle. Let's make it 2 or 3, perhaps. Let's do 3. For the other ones, 19 is too much. Let's do 10. Control C. Yeah, that looks good. That's too fast. I get it. Yeah. If I get this to affect only one of these at a time, I can get different results. Yep, I can get different results if do Control G and do from min, from max to min to max, and there is no way to control this. I can do Control X, dissolve it, Control V. I can't. Oh sheesh. Control Z, Control C, Control V. Okay, that looks good. And then Control X. Okay, that looks good. If I do this, do that, do like Shift D, that, I can Shift D this. Okay, Shift D this, put it right down, and I need a lot of space. What is that? Oh yeah, it's working. I can't take this. No, 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 no. Bring you back. And put you right down, put you right down. I mostly work in Houdini, so I get what you're saying. Can't really hope with Geonodes though. Yeah, Geonodes, I don't know. I'm not really advanced into it, but it does look good. Is it tough? It somehow feels like a moving cylinder with a cycling texture. Yeah, the really hard part is the leaves. Like the leaves to go in a weird direction, it's really hard. So it's particle system animation. Though my explanation is a bit of an exaggeration. Yeah, the wind or the thing. Yeah, I get it. It's actually what you're saying, but it's a bit different. Now let's see. If I do a different min and max for all of these, that will add a bit of work, but I can get different results. I hope. Let's make this big so I can see more because, oh my days, my screen is so small. Okay, so let's put this. So let's, okay, that's too much. I get it. Let's remove this. Control C or Shift D actually. Does that do anything? All my days. So Shift D. Just trials and errors to see how this thing will looks like. How to get this to go away? Where is that? I can't seem to find this. Oh, yes. This is really hard. This is actually really, really. Let's mute this. Oh, there is something going on. What is that? Maybe the effect in here at the beginning is too. Oh, yeah, maybe this. The from men is too much, maybe. Now it looks good. Maybe 10 looks good. It's fine to me. Also here 10. Okay. This bouncy effect, I don't know how to get it. Like really, I don't know how to get that thing. Is there, let's search for a vector math. There is this, where is it, where is it, where is it, where is it? Modulo, face forward, orients a vector A to point away from a surface B as defined by its normal C, returns dot product. Okay, let's try this. The incident is going to be normal, I believe. I don't know. Let me read again. Normal is C. Oh, I'm going to flip the normals to C. Multiply. I don't know to get the multiply thing. Do multiply here. Oh, that's what I don't want. Multiply. Multiply by -1 to flip the thing. Why it's not doing the thing that I want? Why it's doing almost the inverse? Let's do subtract. Subtract 1. Oh, man. Let's put this into the incident. Okay, it's doing something. I don't know if it's doing the thing that I want. If there is any difference, I don't know. Let's mute this. Yeah, now it's working. I have no clue. It snaps. Let's remove this. Let's do modulo. Modulo of what? What number? This is the really tricky point. 10. Okay, so there is a movement going on. Let's do 1. The 1 is pretty fast, I believe. Let's do 50. Now we're talking. There is a difference. I can tell that. You can see it comes with I don't know. Oh, modulo. Looks good, modulo. 2D. 2D the modulo. 2D it right now. Looks good. Looks fine. Now let's see with the modular. Oh, that looks fine, but it's not going up and going down. This is really tricky to get. This is really tricky to get. I don't know how to get it. I really don't know. If someone fix this, please tell me, because I don't know. I really gave up on this, but it looks good. Is there any... Okay, fraction is not gonna work because I know. Wrap snap. Snap looks good. Let's try snap. Let's try snap. And let's do mute for all of these modulos. And let's try snap. Snap of 50 is too much. Let's try with 1 to see. Okay, so I can see what's the snap doing. So it is holding for a second and it's going fast. Let's try with a higher number. With a really high one. Okay. Let me see now. Okay, so I can see. So it's holding for a second and then going up fast. Okay, that might be cool in a sense. I don't know why. How? Let me try with all of these modulos to see is there any difference. Yeah, it's holding for a second. You can see it's already holding for a second on this. And then so you can see the small ones goes before. And from a front angle, man, it's decent. It's decent. Really, it's really decent. Oh, let's go to the negative values. Oh, that's a different... Oh, that's a different thing. Let's do -1. You can see so it's the different things. It's really fast. Oh, it's snappy and really fast. Let's do -50. Oh, -50 is too much. Okay, then 30. Oh, I like the snap also. Let's do 10. See, I like the snap. Like really, I like I like the snap. Let's turn on this Victor thing. Oh, it doesn't work. Yeah, you can see it glitches at first or a second. It just glitches. You can see it glitching. I don't like it. Let's turn up this. Now it looks good. It's fine though. Looks fine. I comment. Oh my god, there is a bunch of comments. I haven't seen them. Okay. Ryujin. Stop, man. First time I catch a stream. Or is it the first one? No, it's not the first one. There is a bunch of live streams that you can already go watch again. They're pretty useful. Sorry, Miskos07. Sorry. Hontoni. I don't know how to say forgive me or sorry. Hontoni. I don't know. Maybe it doesn't make sense now. I'm mostly okay. Now I get it. Okay. Good. Okay. Gomen. Hontoni gomen nasai. Gomen. Okay, that looks good. Let's try to do this outline. I want to do this outline, and maybe in another stream I can. We are already 2 hours. Maybe that's fine. If more people are watching, want to learn, yeah, that's fine. Okay, so let's add a set material node. Material. Okay, put it right down, and let's select this material, and let's put the shader editor. Switch to the material preview. Hide the ground for now. Hide the bouncy ball. We don't need it for now. Select this. Select the material. Let's call it spikes. And now I want to get a Fresnel node. No, color ramp, select that, view that. Okay, let's select constant. So it does work. Yeah, it does work. Let me do before, select them, and let's do realize instances. Does that make any difference? I don't see any difference. Also, the Fresnel is behaving weirdly. Let's make sure. Oh, there is something. Okay, no. Okay, again, let's go. Like that. Spikes. I'll just add a layer weight instead. Layer weight. Let's use the facing option. Maybe the facing is better. We can mix these together. Add them actually. Or screen. Yeah, let's add them together. And use this as a factor for that. Let's do screen. Oh, they interrupt each other for some reason. Let's add a matte. Add. Now they're working together. Okay, that looks good. You can see they're working together. Yeah, fine. That looks good. Looks good. I can make it that color, orangish color tint. And I can actually take let's make this white. Make this white. I want to take a noise texture. Let's put it into the normal for these. Both of them. Let's take a scale vector matte node. Uncheck the normalize thing. It's not doing that much. Maybe there is a problem. Maybe there is not. There is a slight problem. I don't know if the realize instances will do. Yeah, it makes it different. Now let's see. Now it affects all the scene. Okay. I want to do like a bit of displacement. Oh man. Okay. Let's stay like this. If you look at a different angle, it will look different. Let's try only facing or only no. Actually, only Fresnel looks good. Looks fine though. Okay. Now let's make this thing. So it's obviously a Voronoi. Yeah, it's not procedural thing, so it will have UVs. If we just take its UV spikes. A U. Do we unwrap it ourselves? Let's try. Unwrapping this is really hard, but if we take this one and do also this one maybe, and do U, mark seam A, U, Unwrap with limited minimum stretch. Let's see the UV map. Let's see in a bigger picture. Okay, that looks good. That looks really good actually. I don't want this, so I'm just going to remove it. Select this, rotate it in an angle. It was filling the area really good for texture painting, but I don't want it for texture painting, so it doesn't matter. Now that looks good. Hide this. Take this. Now let's see. I'm going to select smooth F1 and do power and power it up. Okay, that looks really the same thing, unless it has some rotation into it. I don't know which rotation. It's squeezy a little bit. So let's take the UV map. Oh, you can see. So it is something like that. I hope. I don't know. So it's something like that, obviously. And only taking color ramp. I hope I'm not missing any commentos. Okay, there is no comments. Just to make sure, because I sometimes leave deeper right there. Okay, so that looks good to me. I can take another version of this and make sure it is maybe a different seed. I would say like different seed like this. And let's pick this color and let's pick a darker one. Something like this, and make sure that you're not in AGX, you are in standard. Chronos, that's new. Okay. Afterward, what you want to do, okay, that's the song. What you want to do is to do add or screen. Both are going to work. Maybe add a little bit of orange, yellowish tint to it. Let's try overlay. Overlay might work. Maybe no. To add color dodge, also a good option. Color dodge might work. Not working. So add lighten might work. Okay. Add. Just trying. Please forgive me. I can actually take this to be constant. Oh, maybe constant is too much. Let's do ease. Oh, linear is gonna work. Just trying, guys. Now let's go to the render viewport. Obviously, you need the principal PSDFs, so you have shadows and things. Okay, so it's not just doing that. And you have, obviously, sunlight. So you have light actually interacting with these things. And right now, it's not looking good. Oh, I know what I'm going to do. Let's take this. Let's take this. Take this. Take this. Use this. And multiply that over that and call it a day. So you have the best of both worlds. We have the shadows and the colors in the same time. So maybe not. Multiply, it's too much. What are you multiplying? Let's multiply like really like this. So it's something like that, but really this is too dim. This is not really bright. Maybe that's too bright. So that looks good. In a combination of adding this afterward, let's do adding the rim light. It looks good. With a bit of compositing, it will look good. If we just make sure this is not too strong, because right now it's too strong. Let's take it from this angle. Actually, it can make the world like this, but not that. Let's take a bit of compositing. Turn it always. Do glare. Go a hard node. It's a bit stylized looking. And this should be full glow and a high thing. And it should run on the GPU. That looks good. The threshold, experiment with the threshold. Actually, I should have let me see. I'm going to do this line in the compositor instead. What's you recommending? What do you recommend, guys? Let me do it in the compositor. Who looks better? Trust me. Let's do mute for this. Let's go to the passes. We need the normal pass, and we need the object Cryptomatte pass. And just add a camera. Okay, Control 0. What are you doing? Control 0. And render this out. Actually, I should have do the transparency, because I need the transparency for the pixels. What? The sphere has the same. Okay, that looks good. Anyways, I'm going to hide the ground because I don't want it. Go to here, add the film, transparent. I'm going to show you. Just give me a second, guys, to render. And let's switch to image editor, render result. So this is our render result. To get this passes, let's go to the compositor, and we need the Cryptomatte. Connect the object 0 and select this. We have the matte for this. Okay, so we're taking this thing, and obviously we need the normal through a Sobel. That will give us this edges thing. And for this, okay, I don't know if it's gonna work or not. Let's take the matte instead. Let's do an in-paint filter. Why the in-paint is not working? Should be working. What are you telling me? Oh, the in-paint is working. Okay, it's working on the image instead of the Cryptomatte. Well, I can use the image itself, but that's creepy. So let's use this, and let's use map through range to limit the range to certain areas. So it's mostly the edges. 50 is too much. What are you doing? It's picking up all the edges for some reason. Didn't do that. Yeah, that, well, that looks good to me, at least. I can pick another one and flip it so it's going from reset, please. So it's going from 1 to 0. So it's the inverse of what we're looking for. Maybe a bit intense. And I can take the one that we already have, which is this one. Oh, I can take this one. That's really weird. I can take the InPaint, this, and let's use multiply. Subtract. Still, it's not doing what I want. It's not doing what I want. Let's add a mix color now. Add a mix color instead. Add mix color, so it's multiplying this with this to get this result. The multiply does work. Maybe I need to flip this, so let's add another map range. Yep, I need to flip it. But still it gives this weird issue. Oh man. I don't know how to get this InPaint to work with this for this one. I don't get it. At least. Oh, what? Look at what we have. Look at what we have. Is the map range also here? What's that? What is that? Ask me. It does work. How does that works? So is the InPaint working right now? Holy. It's not working. Don't ask me. I don't know. I really don't know. I really don't know. So let's add this. Let's do add this over this. Call it a day. It does work. You can color this. You can make it to pick a color instead of just like that. To get rid of that from that, you want obviously another Cryptomatte. So it is selecting this sphere. Let's take the object number 2. Let's do multiply this over that. Let's do matte. And let's do map range or color ramp. Tired of using the map range. Flip this. Well, it does work right now. Yeah, that does work. Good. I have this. Looks fine though. Let's go to the 3D viewport. It works in real time. Look at that. That's something. Okay, we need the ground. Let's get the sphere, bouncy sphere. So ground, let's take the ground. Let's give it a shader. Let's give it some shader like this. Let's get a texture coordinate. Let's pick the linked. Let's do a color ramp. And let's take a matte. Put that right there, put that right there. This color is going to be this one is going to be this one is going to be this color. Put this right there. Is the inverse. Invert this. Make this bigger a little bit, so to fake this a little bit. Let's make the camera face another way. It's not facing this angle. Okay, that looks good. Let's make this bigger a little bit. So yeah, that looks good to me. Maybe these lines are too bright for my liking. Too bright, please. Be dimmer a little bit. I'm playing the animation. It's a bit laggy because of how the calculation of these are doing, and also because of the Koha node. It's a bit heavy. It's like taking this and do value of 3, turn all of this up. Now it's a bit smooth. You can see. We should add a texture to make this disappear, you know, like it will disappear based on the proximity of that object. Okay, let me do this for the last shot. So it should be at this point disappearing. So at this point, I'm going to add texture coordinate. I'm going to add transparent PSDF, emission PSDF, mix this together using the object that we are going to use, which is the controller effector, which is the effector. Will be the cube, and this will control the separate XYZ. Yep, separate XYZ, but I don't know which direction. Maybe it's the Y, maybe it's the X. So when it moves, it controls the color. Maybe I should just use matte add instead of the controller thing, because I need to animate it, obviously. Let's do the Y. Oh, the X. Oh, now we need this. Now we need the real instances, because that won't work without the realized instances now. Okay, that will control the Voronoi texture, which is going to make this whole effect disappear. And you should take the distance. And why is this doing that? Oh yeah, we need to mix this, add with the mix color node actually. Let's do add with the mix color node instead. So let's take add or mix, whatever you like. Add this with that. Oh, wait. I can take this instead. I can make this multiply with that factor or with that slider, so it will just go like this. Yeah, that looks good to me. Let's scale it up and use this also to affect this. Use this to affect the gradient also, so it's a bit different, you know. It's also distorted. The gradient is not. I can take the color instead. You can see it's doing something. Maybe if I move it. Yeah, it's doing something. Yeah, really good. So with that thing being done, I can really animate this. I go right there and make it goes like this, and voila, I again, and use this as a factor for that to affect the alpha. And it disappears. Okay, so look at that now from the camera angle. And the scale is too small. I want it a bit bigger. Let's take a power matte node. I can make it really powerful like that. Maybe the alpha won't handle these values really that much, but you can see it really disappears. Yeah, and it just disappears. Really cool, right? I'm going to make it better later on, but yeah, let's make this a bit. Oh, the shadows are crazy. Let's make the rotation a little bit to this point. Okay. Well, the angle makes it, oh yeah, the angle makes it soft. Okay, I like soft things. Okay, good. Looks fine though. Yeah, I'm going to save this into spikes. Spikes, game effect. Control C, add this, Control V. It's saved. Heck yeah. In the next live stream, we're going to continue this. Nice. Thank you. Thank you so much. I hope you guys were good. Yeah, I hope you learned something. Maybe we've struggled a little bit. Oh, heck yeah, we're doing good. I'm going to see you again, and make sure you're subscribed. Make sure you have the notifications turned on while I'm going to stream maybe tomorrow or after tomorrow. I have a video coming up this week. I hope I can do it this week. So make sure to subscribe and the bell icon. So thank you guys so much, and 本当にありがとうございます。また明日。みんな。